Oh my goodness, that's smoky. Well, everybody, it is day 2 at the Sea Otter Classic. I would say bright and early, but we had a little bit of a late night, so we're late to our first meeting. It's going to be an interesting day. At a dinner last night, I got talked into doing something I haven't done before, and it's going to get a little wild, so let's get going. Check out what they got at the Sea Otter Classic on day 2, and then we'll see you for a big surprise later this afternoon, so stay tuned. Fox has a lot of stuff on display. Back here in the corner of their booth is a little sneak peek to their Spring 22 line. And some of the stuff that they're really aiming for is maintaining performance, lightweight breathability, but adding to the durability. And they're doing that with this new product called Dyneema. It's a new fabric, and it's really going to help keep the gear light, breathable, super comfy, but just going to give you a little bit more durability when you hit the deck, or if you're going by brush. So you've got the Flex Air Pro, and you're now going to have the Defend Pro, which is going to be using Cordura fabric on that. A little bit heavier, a little burlier gear setup. The Flex Air obviously is known for being really lightweight. The Flex Air Pro is going to take that to the next level, and it looks like some really cool fabric with some really cool technology, and definitely going to be great for the summer. Going into the winter months, though, we might be getting into this Defend stuff since it'll be a little bit nicer for these cold days in the desert. There's also going to be really cool Flex Air Pro women's line. Again, nice durable touches here on the shoulder. You got the Dyneema fabric on the back to help prevent some ripping. Also here in the front of the knees on both sets of pants. High wear areas, spots that you're going to be crashing on. All this stuff's going to last a lot longer while still having a really light, breathable pant. So Fox just dropped this new mainframe helmet. It is available in a youth or adult size for $79 or $89. It takes a lot of styling cues and design from the Speedframe helmet, but puts them in a more price-friendly offering. Still comes with a MIPS liner, so you're going to have the best technology you can for helping rotation and impact trauma. It is a single density EPS rather than their Verizorb or dual density EPS liner. A little less ventilation, but still a good looking helmet. Very affordable, and you're going to get a lot of great tech for $89 or $79 for the youth helmet. Check it out, the new Fox mainframe.
We're here with Jimmy from Cascade Components, and we've got a new brake caliper. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
So this is a replacement caliper for SRAM code brakes. Works with code R up to code RSC levers, any code lever. It is a 20% more powerful caliper, so it uses larger pistons to get that power. Also deals with heat a little bit better, so on those super long descents where you're braking really hard, you don't run into brake fade nearly as much.
Yeah, and it uses the same pads and everything.
Yep.
For
Same pads, same bleed system. All the hardware, with the exception of the two screws that hold the two caliper halves together, are the same. We had to go up a size on those because they are more powerful, so more stress.
Looks like all titanium hardware.
So the bolts on the back there, those are steel. This one here is actually reusing an oil slick kit. So reusing the SRAM kit. Ours actually, so that's a stainless piece, and we went up a size on the hex just because we like the 3 mil instead of slightly smaller size.
And colorways?
So colors, we're doing black, because I have black,
obviously.
Purple, and then nickel plated.
Ooh, nice. And what's the price point on them?
So price on these, it's $283 for a single caliper or $530 for a set.
All right, we're here with Alex at the G-Form booth, and they've got a new side project going on, the soil sessions. And Alex, you want to give us a little spiel about it?
Yeah, so G4 created an apparel line called Soil Sessions. Essentially, we're going to be selling hats, t-shirts, socks, trail building apparel, just general ride wear. All the profit, or half the profits from each item sold, will go back to 3 different trail building organizations. We're supporting Evergreen Mountain Bike Alliance, which is Washington, Sierra Buttes Trail Stewardship in the Sierra in California, and Park City Mountain Trails in Utah.
Just all over the place.
Yeah. So the Western U.S., they're all places we like to ride, all places that we have a big focus of, riders trying to grow the sport, all places that are seeing a big influx in the sport of riding and just, the surge that's happened in the last 12 to 18 months of just riders on the trail and, they're just places we love to ride in Washington, Park City, Northern California.
So Kevin, what can you tell us about the new Dorado?
New Dorado. It's nothing like the old one. This is a brand new product.
Well, it's still upside down.
It's still upside down, yes.
Okay.
Sticking to our old ways, but making it
Beyond
all
that.
new and fresh.
Sweet.
Yeah, so new upper structure, carbon fiber, 37 millimeter stanchions. Pro has our sealed cartridge damper with our twin piston. So one piston kind of helps you get that nice movement off the top, and then the second piston kicks in and gives you your mid-stroke, end-stroke damping. This fork's got our IRT air chamber, which adds that third air chamber. You can pressurize it to get your bottom out perfect if you have, if you want to do some extra fine tuning. Then we've got our Expert chassis and our Comp chassis as well. Expert and Comp are both aluminum. If you get the Expert, you don't get our IRT third chamber, but everything is common thread. So if you buy an Expert or a Comp and you want to upgrade, you can buy the parts from us and put them right into your fork and everything will work fine for you.
What are the price points on the different tiers?
Price points on the different tiers, I don't want to tell you because I don't know the exact number on all that stuff. I'm the test engineer, so I did all the structural testing on this product, but I don't know the actual price, what we're retailing for right now.
So in your testing and engineering, what were big goals that you wanted out of the new Dorado compared to the predecessor, and how did it perform?
I think something that's coming along huge right now is e-bike and e-pack stuff. So we wanted all of our products to be up to e-pack spec. So we have the aluminum chassis Expert and Comp e-pack certified. So if you have a downhill e-bike and you want to put our fork on it, it's certified, it's going to be fine. We didn't go that route with our Pro model just because of the carbon upper structure. Another thing was the original Dorado just had like this crazy following, and people love it for how smooth it is and the trail feel that it gives you. So that was another big thing, is we didn't want to like produce this new product that didn't carry along those same lines of what people like so much about the old fork. And throughout testing, we got to do a lot of extra damper tuning, and I think everybody that's worked on the fork is super proud of what it has become with all the testing we've been able to do and how far we've been able to progress it before releasing it.
Awesome. And this is factory, this is final graphics, colors, everything.
Final graphics and colors on the fork here. Another thing that we tried to do is make it a little more user-friendly. A lot of times we'd have different types of hardware all over this thing, and everything you'd want to touch and adjust, you're taking your front wheel out, you got to do our hex lock axle. Everything's 5 millimeter now, so one tool is going to get the job done for everything that you got to do on this bike.
Awesome. It looks sick.
Yeah, thank you. It looks great. It turned out well. Everybody at the office is super happy with how it's all come along. We love the chrome on it. The carbon, this fork just looks great.
Travel.
It's 203 right now. You can bring it down to 180 as well. We have a C-clip on the air shaft that you can change, so you can reduce it to 180.
Okay.
Yep. In the works is potentially a 190 in the middle there too.
All right.
Yep.
Awesome. Will it fit a 29er?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Good to know. 29er, 27.5, 26?
If you want.
I don't know. I'm not sure there's enough clearance between the crown there, right? There it is, the new Dorado. Probably the best looking downhill fork I've seen in recent memory. That thing looks awesome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Excited to try one out.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you have a great time on it.
Thanks. Me? Can you hear me? Okay, so it's almost time for us to find out the big surprise of the day, and that is... Hi, how are you, Bubba? I'm racing an e-bike race today. Last night at dinner, the Bosch folks had peer pressured me into signing up for an e-bike race. So we just got over to Flyer, which is an e-bike brand that I'm honestly not very familiar with. Apparently they're a European brand. They've got some bikes here. So they're going to hook us up with some bikes to race. So we got to get my seat height dialed, my suspension set up, and figure out how to ride this thing before the race here in the next couple minutes. So stay tuned. Meetings are canceled. We're going racing. Let's see what this thing's all about. Okay, very nice.
Christian, the Chief Sales Officer.
Okay, right on. Well, Kurt and the Bosch folks sent us over because I guess we're going to be racing your bikes today.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this arrangement?
Yeah, that's the one, the smaller one. Oh no, you want a large for you? A large. Okay. L size. Huh?
Yes, sir.
How long is the race?
No idea. We don't know anything about it.
Said you'd be racing between 60 and 80 minutes.
Okay,
Holy
it's
cow.
93%. 93. Yeah. Well, you will get a 100% battery.
I like that because we're going to be going 100% hard. And
You should go 150 at least.
okay, can you make this thing faster for us?
Yeah, easy.
I need to win. So, what can you tell us about the brand, the bikes? What are you guys doing here?
What we are doing here? I mean, we want to get ready for the U.S. market, huh? It's the first time we're going to show our bikes.
Okay.
Flyer is an old Swiss brand, 26 years in e-bike business.
Wow.
Only e-bike business, nothing else. So, yeah. First step into the U.S. market here at Sea Otter, and an important and a big step, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Showing.
So, how many bikes are you going to be coming to the market with? How much travel and what sort of price points?
I mean, we will come mountain bike wise, we will come just with our top model with 170 mil front, 160 mil rear wheel travel, mullet design, so 29 inch on the front, 27.5 in the back. And there are 3 specifications between $7,500 and $12,000.
Okay, and consumer direct?
No, we will go B2B only.
Okay.
So through the dealers, definitely. Yeah.
All right, and when will people be able to expect seeing these at their local bike shops?
They will be able to see these bikes next summer. So we will bring in the 23 model years only and no 22 model year bikes.
Okay. And it looks like these here, obviously we've got the Bosch Performance Line CX and Fox Spec suspension. Are all the bikes going to be Fox Spec, or do you have different builds?
We have different builds. The entry level is a RockShox spec. The ones we have here are like the top models for $12,000 with the Fox 38mm Kashima coated forks and shocks. The big Magura MT7 disc brakes with 225mm rotor, so a real performing enduro bike.
All right, very good. Well, we look forward to riding it today and seeing how it does.
Yeah, wish you good luck with it. Huh?
Thank you.
Open category to the line, please.
Oh,
Open
buddy.
category to the line. Oh, we got the smart one here. That's easy enough to flip.
All right, here we are, 8 minutes from the start. Somehow found myself up here at the front of the line, and open category for the MTB race.
I don't care about winning.
I don't even know what's going on, but I suspect it's going to be a lot of hard breathing, a lot of sketchy riding, and I'm sure some laughs. So the countdown begins. Here we go.
Gentlemen, 30 seconds out. As we are down to the final moments as we get ready to launch the Bulls e-bike mountain bike race powered by Bosch. 3, 2, 1, go! Congressman is right now, we are underway, and our thunder has struck.
starving. I wish there was more downhills and some better passing opportunities, but gosh, I'm tired. 1 hour and I think 16 or 17 minutes, so I was 17 minutes I think behind the leaders, what that means. So wow. Roy is almost coming through. We're gonna wait for Roy. Give him a high five. His first ever bike race. And then I think we need to get some food. I'm starving. You made it!
Fucking made it, baby.
Wow. Oh, well.
Yeah, it was a good time.
We are headed back to the flyer tent to return our demo bikes. I'd like to say that we did better for these guys in their first race in the US, but there's a little too much climbing and not enough descending for me to have any sort of hope at doing well. But nevertheless, the bikes rode great. I thought a whole lot more about how crappy my legs and lungs felt than the bike, so that's a good thing. Felt fun, definitely had some power, good geo. All in all, a very fun hour and 15 minutes trying to blow myself up. And Roy, your first ever bike race?
First ever bike race.
Man.
Fuck yeah, baby, I survived.
Thank you. We're stoked that Bosch twisted our arms and made us get into that. We had a lot of fun, so. All right, so that was a unexpected yet eventful day 2. Started out with meetings, checking out cool stuff. Ended up with me and Roy sucking a whole lot of dust out on the trail, but excuse me, we had a real good time out there. It was a blast, my first e-bike race, and it was as hard as everybody says it was. I was definitely waiting for it to be over. I am hungry. It's been a long day. We're gonna go get some dinner and then get in front of the computer and get to work. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe, check back for a new video tomorrow as we go into day 3 of the Sea Otter Classic.